Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Matty Soul here, back at it again with another video. And this video is about why I'm not a vegetarian at all. I was not ever a vegan, but I was a vegetarian for at least 3 months. I could say so myself, and I know that because I have lost weight doing that, and I didn't eat meat for like 3 months, because the reason why I did it is because I thought when you eat meat it like makes you more tired, which that is kind of more true, but that's not the reason I became vegetarian before. I'm not a vegetarian anymore, but like I was a vegetarian because I thought that meat lowered your vibration. And all these other spiritual people would say, like, oh, it made me sick, low vibrations, the soul in the meat, it gives you that bad energy. I feel like some of that stuff is just complete bullshit. Like, some of these spiritual people don't know what they're talking about sometimes. Like, maybe it was their experience that they got sick after eating meat, but it's like, that's never happened to me. And it's like, we only live 80 to 100 years. Fuck it. Eat whatever the fuck you want to eat, man. And yeah, you gotta have anything in moderation is better. You can't be eating like a fuck ton of this meat, but you just don't eat as much. Just have a good balance in your diet. Just have a good balance of things to eat. Like, maybe it's just a certain amount of meat, then some vegetables, maybe a little bit of fruit here and there. Just have a good balance. Just don't eat too much of anything, because obviously eat too much meat, it's not good for you, but you know what I'm saying? Just eat it in moderation. Anything in moderation is better for you. It's like, you drink too much alcohol, yeah, you're gonna get alcohol poisoning, or it's gonna kill some brain cells and do a lot of shit and whatnot. But it's like, don't let other people tell you how to live. Don't let that influence you, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. Eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. Fuck all these spiritual motherfuckers acting like they know everything when they're in the beginning of their spiritual journey. Some of these people, you can't trust them. Hi. But the reason why I'm not vegetarian anymore is because I've realized fruits and vegetables, all the fruits and vegetables at any store, doesn't matter if it has a damn seed in it or not, all of them are GMOs. You can't tell me that stuff from the store is healthy. It doesn't make any sense. Why would they put a sticker on the fruit? Why would they make you pay for nature? Like, that is like when you think about it, it makes no sense. Like, just because it has a seed in it doesn't mean it's healthy. I mean, there is a difference between seedless and seeds, yeah, obviously. But they GMO the fucking seeds too, so it's like, there's no point in fucking being vegan, vegetarian, when the seeds are GMO'd. Like, you can't even get seeds from the store because they're GMO seeds. Like, you gotta go somewhere and find, like, online or some other thing to find seeds that are natural and have no GMOs in them. Because if you don't grow your shit at, you don't grow natural seeds at your own house or your own farm or whatnot, you're not eating healthy. If you don't grow your own fruits and vegetables and they're not natural seeds, if they're still GMO seeds, it's still a GMO. It's not any different. Pick your poison, alright? Fuck it. Eat meat. Do whatever the fuck you want. Fuck all these fake ass spiritual motherfuckers. These motherfuckers are just, they have lack of knowledge. Some of them already know this, but they'll still not eat meat anyway. I mean, I don't bash you for not eating meat. because I did it for a few months. But it's like, you know, it's like, what's the point in eating a fruit or a vegetable if the seeds aren't even natural, if they're GMO? But what's the point of it? Bananas are supposed to have black seeds in them, and I've never seen a damn banana in my life have seeds in them at all. They're supposed to have tiny little black seeds throughout the whole banana. I've never seen that in my life. They're supposed to be like a watermelon, have like all these seeds in a banana. They're supposed to be like that, but I've never seen a banana with any seed. Even organic bananas they're going to Aldi's, going to all these fancier, better organic fruits and vegetables. It's a lot of bullshit. They just want more money for that shit. Even if they say, oh, it's organic, there's just this GMO seeds in it. Hey, shut the hell up. Like, that shit ain't more better than anything else. Like, even soy. Some of you motherfuckers be eating soy as a substitute for meat, and that shit is worse than eating actual meat. Might as well just eat meat. For real. Some of this vegan shit. Being a vegan is a trap. I hope y'all know that. That shit is a trap. I almost went vegan, but I found this out through other people. They know that being a vegan is a trap, because if you go to the store and get fruits and vegetables and they're GMO seeds, then you're eating GMOs. You're not getting fruits that haven't been tampered with. You gotta grow your own shit at your house, or you go in the damn forest and pick out like natural growing fruits and vegetables. And carrots are supposed to be black. Like, they're never supposed to be orange. So it's like, you're not really much healthier if you eat like more fruits and vegetables over meat. But you gotta have a good balance of everything in your diet. Can't have anything too bad, you know what I'm saying? Hi.
Hi.
But back to what I was saying. Okay. A lot of these conscious people, a lot of these people that think they know everything, they bash people when they're like, because they bash people for eating meat and eating whatever the fuck they want to eat. I get it with like fast food and certain foods that are very, very garbage for you and unprocessed. I mean, that are processed, I meant. But if you have home cooked meals at your house and you cooking good food and stuff, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, don't eat too much fast food. Just don't eat it at all, or maybe eat it like once every while. Not much at all. Just don't eat it at all, to be honest with you. Just cook at your house. It's a lot better. It's cheaper. You feel like you're more full when you cook at your own house. It satisfies you, you know what I'm saying? And some of y'all vegan motherfuckers, y'all are some skinny ass motherfuckers. Y'all are so fucking skinny. Yeah, I'm not that big either, but I got like a gut, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of a dad gut going, but it ain't much. I weigh like 177, 178 right now, but my max was 225 a couple years ago. But I was able to lose a lot of weight from working out and stuff. But it's like, obviously, if you eat a lot of fast food, a lot of meat, and you don't work out or you don't do anything to help burn off the weight, then yeah, you're gonna be fat as fuck. But as long as you don't eat too much meat and you take walks or you run or you go to the gym and work out, you gotta do something so you're not just building up weight and not doing anything with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where people have fallen for this trap that is such bullshit. And they're like, oh, you're at a lower dimension because you eat meat, you eat other things, and it's bad for you, man. You're not gonna live as long. But it's like, But it's like, don't listen to these dumbass motherfucking conscious niggas that think they know everything, like Spiritual Soul and Bond 2 Cut and all these people. I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying they're very young in their spiritual journey. And I'm very young in my spiritual journey too. I've only became aware around February of this year. And what, it's September right now? Yeah, it's like several months. But still, some of these motherfuckers be misleading y'all. And yeah, I ain't stupid. I know there's a food shortage coming. I know it's coming this month. I already got my food stocked up. I got a lot of canned beans. Some beans in one of those like the plastic like containers. You know, those cheap like beans and rice. Not rice, but like the cheap like plastic container. It's not a container, it's a bag. Yeah, it's a bag. I got a lot of canned beans and a couple, like, just a lot of those. Got my water stocked up. You know, still got more food than that. But, you know, I didn't pay for that food, obviously, because I still live with my dad. Still live with my parents. You know what I'm saying? But still, make sure y'all stock up on this food shortage before it happens. Make sure you get some water. Make sure you get a lot of food. And especially get canned goods. I know a lot of vegans and people who are very organic are like, no canned foods. They're bad for, they got metals in them. But what if your fucking power goes out and you can't fucking cook anything? Guess what? You need some canned goods. Because that shit's going to be worth a lot of money when there's a food shortage. I have a lot of them bitches. I got like 35 cans ready. I ain't playing, man. I ain't dumb. I got a lot of canned beans and a lot of that shit. Alright. But it's like, you gotta get informed before the news tells you to do something, because there's already a food shortage from all the explosions and all the stuff happening. So, once the news tells you, the news will tell you at the last minute when there's barely any food left. They could be rushing to the fucking store panicking and shit because it's a surviving tactic. Just the same thing they did with the toilet paper when Rona hit. They used the toilet paper and everyone fucking bought it and sold out, and this shit was gone. So it was like, you got to get that shit way before any mainstream media tells you to do something, because these motherfuckers just trying to control the mass. And that's what they like to do. Make people robots. Sheep. Alright.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi there.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where do whatever the fuck you want, man. Don't be a sheep, but certainly fuck all this shit. Hi. Like even when you first become conscious, even when you first wake up, even when you first like discover like a lot of shit is bullshit and your life was a lie, blah blah blah, all that shit. Some of these conscious niggas who don't really know a whole lot of shit, and I'm not saying I know everything, because I still got a lot of learning to do. But still, some of these motherfuckers act like they know every fucking thing. And yeah, there's a lot of these people speak facts. No denying that. But it's like, when they think they know everything, they think they might be better than everybody else. Which, I mean, they're not, but it's like still, sometimes they think they are, but they'll say, oh, Well, I'm not competing with nobody else but myself. But sometimes these motherfuckers are just like, they like come out and then say something and then it happens. They're like, oh, yeah. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying, go within yourself. Don't listen to nobody. Don't even listen to me. Just do your research. Do your own research. Well, I mean, a lot of people are saying that, obviously, but some people aren't saying that, and they want you to listen to you and do whatever you tell them. It's like, you don't have to listen to me. Just do your own research and find out for yourself if you want to be vegan or if you want to eat meat, be a vegetarian. Do whatever the fuck you want, man. Like, fuck all this shit, man. But this is a very nice day, very clear skies. Just walking through the path of nature and shit. And you always gotta get outside to get that sun. And before I end the video, I'm gonna tell y'all, I haven't gotten a sunburn in like since June. And it's September right now. Obviously, like when the sun first starts getting really hot for white people, you're gonna burn just a little bit. Or some of these people, they're inside for so long, but when they finally get outside for like 5 hours, they burn so fucking bad because they barely get sun. That's a lot of other people, a lot of people of color think like white people get skin cancer and they get all this bullshit with their skin and stuff. And I don't think that's true. I feel like you only get skin cancer from sun tanning. Well, not sun. That's not what I meant. I meant the tanning bed. Yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of people get skin cancer from the fucking tanning bed because the fucking light in it is, you know, artificial light. It's not sunlight. Sunlight gives you vitamin D. That helps boost your energy. It does a lot for you. And I go outside every day. I haven't burned since June. Like, that's crazy. I used to burn all the time, but not that bad. Unless I was swimming in a pool for a long time. But still, even when I put on sunscreen, I still burnt like crazy. Like, this shit didn't work at all. But when I put on sunscreen, I'd burn up, and then I'd go right back to being white. Like, no tan. That's what I don't like about sunscreen. Like, I still burn with sunscreen, but I don't get tan afterwards at all. I get white. Like, it makes you go right back to white. It's like from this color to white. Like, and my neck is tan, my arms are tan. It's kind of hard to see it in this like little shaded area, but I could tell a difference from not getting sun at all to getting a lot of sun. And I never burn at all, not anymore. But obviously once this winter hits, then yeah, I will not be as tan as I am. But still, I feel like I still have a tiny bit of melanin in me. But I ain't gonna call myself black, obviously, but I thought I have a tiny bit of melanin. Like, what y'all gotta realize is pale is not a color. The definition of pale is, it's not a color. Like, I forgot what, like, it actually meant. But pale is not like white. People who are white, they're either salmon color, a salmon color, or they're beige. They're not like a white, like a piece of paper. And same thing with black people, but a little different. Black people are not as dark as they're not as dark as a piece of coal. They're not as dark as a fucking, like a full black car, or like, they're not as dark as like some, they're not as dark as like, you know what I'm saying, dark. You know the color black, a black hole. Like, black is so fucking black. Like, most black people are not 100% black. That is just a fact. And if you disagree with that, then it is what it is. There's probably like one or a few black people that have 100% African in them. But there's not very many of them at all. Even people who look very dark do not have 100% African in them. And even certain white people, they might not look black at all, but they might have just a tiny bit of melanin in them so they can tan and, and other stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? This is a video that I made about why being vegan, vegetarian is complete bull crap. It's complete bullshit. Like, it is a trap. It is so you become super skinny, you become really fucking weak. You lose a lot of weight, which losing weight could be a good thing if you're fat, if you're big, too big. But if you're not too big and you can maintain your weight and not have to gain too much weight, you could lose it, like me, then going vegan is just so pointless. And you lose a lot of energy and a lot of shit in your body. Like, you feel like shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a trap. They trapped us. It's thinking that being a vegan was healthier, but in reality, if you're not growing your own fruits and vegetables, it's not healthy at all. Pick your poison, but I'd rather eat meat. And the shit like that. I still eat fruits and vegetables sometimes, but not very much. It's like sometimes. But it's like, what's the point in eating nothing but fruits and vegetables when it's GMO too? It's still got bullshit in it. So it's a video for y'all. Peace out. Have a good day.